What's up and welcome to Caleb Smith TV. This is your friend Caleb Smith, and you are now welcome to Swords and Saturdays, where we play Swords and Sandals every Saturday. Before we get started, I want to make an apology for not doing Swords and Saturdays last week. I took the whole week off from content creation in order to fix my sleep schedule, which I seem to have been successful in doing. Now, with that out of the way, I bring to you Swords and Saturdays, Episode 6. Let me go ahead and pull up the game here. Usually I have the game launched, but I forgot to do that today. Here we go. You get to see that intro. I don't think you guys have seen that or heard that intro since episode 1, so it's cool to bring that back for episode 6. Now let's go ahead and get the Gladiator creation out of the way. So basically in every episode, I just put the number of the episode after my character's name. So like episode 3, for example, I had Caleb Smith the third. Episode 4, I had Caleb Smith the fourth, and so on. But I'm definitely getting bored of that. But I'm thinking maybe it's not a bad idea to just go ahead and, for time's sake, we just call it Caleb Smith the sixth for now, and eventually I'm gonna let you guys start naming my gladiators. So if you want to go ahead and start naming my next gladiator in the comments, drop some gladiator names in the comments below, and I'll definitely take a look at those. Please do that. Let's see, what kind of hairstyle are we thinking? I think I'm gonna leave the skin color for now. We usually play with that every episode, but I'm just gonna leave it for now. What are we thinking for hairstyle? Goku? Sounds fine. I usually go with the bowl cut, but I think it's time to finally try something else. I don't know. I feel like why would we make Caleb Smith the sixth just randomly be Super Saiyan Goku? Why would we do that? I know it's cool. Don't get me wrong. That's a really good answer. But we all know that Caleb Smith always has a bowl cut. At least in the Gladiator realm. So, we'll do it though. We'll do it. Just for entertainment's sake. I'm an entertainer at heart. We'll let Caleb Smith the sixth just look like Super Saiyan Goku for some reason. Because now the cat's out of the bag. Today we're doing the Charisma build. That means that I'm going to be putting primarily most of my stat points into Charisma. And then the secondary stat points, the leftover stat points, I'll be putting those into most likely my attack, is what I was thinking. So I'll go ahead and get my charisma to, let's say, 6 points. Do we think 6 points would make things cheap enough? By the way, a quick explanation on charisma, in case you don't know what it does in the game, is that it basically just reduces the price of things in the shop. Which, the lore explanation of that is that our character is so suave and cool that it basically makes the shopkeepers want us to like them because they like us, and so they reduce the price for us, put things on sale for us. It's like a little personal sale they do for us because they like us so much. That's what charisma does. So having 6 points of charisma sounds pretty good for the charisma build. Now, we're going to want to put a few points into our attack, maybe like 2 points into our attack, so that we have, attack to use with whatever weapon we end up buying, because, since everything's going to be on sale, we're definitely going to buy a weapon, and having a little bit of attack to use with that weapon would be good. And we're also going to need a little bit of strength, at least like 1 point into our strength, 2 points total into our strength, because without strength, we're going to be barely doing any damage. Like, the damage that we deal without strength is very minimal, so having a little bit of strength would be good. At least a little bit. Those last 2 points. I'm thinking an increase to our health points would be really good right there. I'm not too worried about defense because armor is going to be so cheap that we can just buy that defense. However, stamina is something that's not cheap. Put a point to our stamina. just in case we need it, in case we run into energy problems or anything like that, that 1 point in stamina should kind of help us. So that's the build we're going to be running. Let's go ahead and run this intro on Swords and Saturdays, episode 6. I hope everybody's having a good day. Let me know how your day's going in the comments. I'm very excited about the Charisma build. So I will mention, I did a video on the Charisma build like a couple of years ago. Like a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, I did a video on the Charisma build, and you know, I deleted that video now, it's long gone, but I want to say it was not a good build. It was really not a good build. I can't put my finger on really what was wrong with it, other than the fact that it felt like it didn't have any power. Like, I was able to buy good items right off the start of the game, but other than that, I didn't have too much power to work with my character, and it basically just got stomped out pretty early on in the game. So, in one of my last videos, I actually proved that you can fight the first two battles pretty decently without a weapon. I'm gonna see if that holds up. By the way, we might end up having to run this twice today. I usually don't do that. Usually in every episode, if I die, that's it, the episode's over. But that might not be the case today. I might actually have to run it twice because we might just die that fast. I don't know. But let's check how much a shield costs. So a shield costs 206 gold right now. I wish I had something I could compare it to. Like, I wish that it would kind of slash out the original price and show us our new price that it shows due to our charisma. But, you know, obviously it doesn't do that. So I'm trying to remember how much gold a shield usually costs. I can't remember. I really can't. I want to say like 300, maybe 400. I don't think 400. 300 sounds right. So it looks like our 6 points in charisma probably reduced the price by about 1/3, which is honestly pretty good. If I'm not mistaken, you know, if maybe I don't remember the actual price of the shield, because I really don't. Like, I'm having trouble remembering that. 92 for the noob gauntlets. I don't think we're wearing gauntlets. Yeah, we're not wearing any gauntlets. I'm just trying to figure out what I should do. Did I just see a bead of sweat go? Yeah, I did. A bead of sweat goes down the blacksmith's head. I'm sure that I've noticed that before, but for some reason I'm just now actually noticing that. And that is an incredible detail. They did not have to add that, but they did. So that is actually an incredible detail. Shout out to Whiskey Barrel Studios, because that's awesome. I'm really trying to think of what I should do. Let's go see how much weapons cost. What kind of weapon do you think a charisma user would use? Like, I feel like sword is always the answer, right? But they have axes and maces. Or mallets, I guess. Clubs and mallets. They have axes and mallets. So, you know, kind of want to try an axe. 182 gold. That's kind of expensive. Even with our charisma. 177 gold for the dagger? Why does the axe cost a little more? That's something that I never actually paid attention to. Is that the dagger is kind of cheap. The blackjack is a little more expensive. And then the cleaver is the most expensive starting out. That's something that I've never noticed. So definitely write that down in our studies. Something we just kind of grazed upon today on episode 6 of Swords and Saturdays, is that the starter weapons actually have different prices. That's something that I never noticed. Like, I didn't really care or something. I don't know, because they're just starter weapons. I never compared them. But that's interesting to know. I would assume that means that the most expensive one would be the best. So buying the most expensive one has to make the most sense. It's not that more expensive, honestly. It's only 5 gold more expensive. So it's not that much more expensive. So the difference is probably minimal, but it's big enough that I'm going to go for it. I'm going to buy the cleaver, starting out. And I know I just kind of broke the rule of you can beat the first 2 fights without a weapon, but the reason I did that is because I don't trust my stats. I put a lot of stats into charisma, and I don't trust my stats to get me through with nothing but bare hands. I'm just going to put it as simple as that. Buying a noob shield doesn't sound bad. I still want more charisma stats. So I'm going to buy noob gauntlet because they're kind of cheap, to be honest. Check the price of a helmet. Yeah, I'm not buying the helmet. Okay, we got 726 gold in our pocket. Let's just go fight. I'm liking our build. We got 21 hit points. We can deal somewhere between 8 to 14 damage, which is really good numbers at this point in the game. Just starting out. Checking our defense total. I'm trying to check our defense total. We'll just have to check into the arena. So let's check in the arena. Looks like our first fight is going to be against Grim Ovid Sargard. And he looks kind of cool with the blue skin and the chin strap, the orange chin strap, and the green hat. All of that together looks pretty cool. He's 5'2", 123 pounds, and his favorite food is boats. Apparently this guy likes to eat boats. That's kind of crazy. Our armor is at 17. We have 17 armor. It's pretty good armor. But our defense, of course, is pretty low. Strength, we got pretty good strength. Double his strength, you know. We got 2. He's only got 1. We got 3 attack. Overall, we should be looking really good going into this fight, especially considering we have a weapon. So let's let Super Saiyan Caleb Smith the 6th go in. Well, Taunt got 5 taunt damage right off the bat. That's really cool to see. One stat that this build is really lacking would be agility. So our movement is really low. Rest up. One thing... Ooh! We actually managed to shove him on the ground with just our voice there. What I was going to mention is one thing our build does actually have is the ability to rest. We can rest and heal because of our stamina, and it actually really helps. Now, I'm not going to lie. I am bewildered by our build right now and what I'm seeing. We're getting away with dealing damage purely with taunt, and we're keeping him away from us because I think our charisma is actually causing taunt to make him fall on the ground. And we just killed him with taunt. So that is one of the craziest things I've seen in Swords and Sandals so far, actually. This is one of the craziest things I've seen. I'm actually bewildered right now. This kind of reinvigorated my love for Swords and Sandals, was seeing us take that guy out, that first battle out, with nothing but just yelling at him. We were dealing pure damage by yelling at him, and whenever he would get too close, our scream would actually make him fall on the ground. That was awesome to watch. That was awesome to experience. I hope you guys enjoyed that as much as I did. I'm thinking at this point we're going to go up to 8 charisma because the charisma stat actually seems to be doing stuff. I'm thinking we need to do something else here. Should I go up to 4 attack? Attack doesn't really seem that important with this build. Putting 1 stat into defense just to make sure that if the enemy gets close, that we have, you know, a little bit of stat into defense makes sense, right? But what if that's not the correct way to play charisma build? What if the enemy gets too close to you, what if you already lost whenever you're using the charisma build? What if you're not supposed to let the enemy close to you at all with the charisma build? Because that's kind of what just happened in our fight. We were completely keeping the enemy away. We didn't have to move at all. All we had to do was just keep taunting and taunting and taunting. The charisma build plus the taunt. You know? Because with other strats like strength build, defense build, agility build, taunt's not really a big deal other than getting a little bit of free damage. But with this build, taunt is literally dealing all of our damage. It seriously makes me wonder. Maybe we don't need any defense. But maybe we don't need any attack either. If we don't need any defense, then maybe we don't need any attack. I'm really confused here. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I'm really not trying to spend so much time on this little segment, on the level up segment, but the level up is super important. I'm thinking I just... I almost want to put another stat into Charisma. Go up to 9 Charisma. But I feel like I should wait till the next level. Wait for the next level. Go up to 10 Charisma. I'm going to put a stat into our stamina. I really hope that didn't just mess me up. A stat into our stamina. Let's try this out. I'm going to clear my throat. Excuse me. So, basically, we're about to go fight again. And I'm thinking that I can't really afford anything at the moment. I mean, I can definitely afford something, but I just don't want to. I don't want to buy anything right now. I just want to go fight again and see how our stats are actually holding up at this point on the second fight. Because the second fight definitely gets a little bit harder. Looks like we're going against Sigalian. He's 5'2", 123 pounds, and he's intrigued by footballs. So I guess footballs are a tad bit interesting, but to each his own. He's got a little bit of defense, a little bit of vitality. Nothing crazy. Let's see if I can blow my nose here. I'm having a tad bit of allergies or whatnot. Excuse me. So let's get straight into fighting Sigalian here. And we're going to test the Charisma build once again with the taunt strat. Taunt's only got 45% chance of landing, but whenever it lands, it deals big damage. It dealt 71 damage. Definitely has to be caused by our Charisma skill. And then they get too close, we just knock them down with our voice. Go for the taunt again. Try to get that 7 damage. He is close now. Rest it up. He's resting a little bit. He's here. He's wanting to fight. He's close. We have a little bit of attack, and we have a weapon. Let's get this guy out of our face with a normal attack. 50% chance of landing. Didn't land. Another normal. Didn't land. Another normal does 12 damage. And then Caleb Smith the 6th defeats Sigalian. We leveled up. All right. So at this point, the enemy did prove that they will get close sometimes. And whenever they get close, we need an answer. Whether it's defense or attack, you need an answer. I'm going to go up to 4 attack. And I'm putting the rest into Charisma so that now we have 10 Charisma. The toughest part of getting to the top of the ladder is getting through the crowd at the bottom. Okay, we're getting to the point where we usually die, honestly. I mean, we don't usually die at the champion, but it is common. We usually die on the second champion. The first champion's not really an issue, especially with a weapon. Let's see what that 10 Charisma got us. It made this drop by 10 gold. About 13 gold, really. Or, I guess 20 gold, actually. So, let me get this straight. 4 points dropped at 20 gold. So that's 5. It drops at 5 gold for every 1 point. So whenever we put 6 points in, it was making things drop by 30 gold. That makes sense. Okay, so it wasn't making a big difference like I thought it was, but it was making a considerable difference. I mean, the difference is pretty minuscule, I'm not going to lie. We're just going to have to keep fighting. It seems that the best thing Charisma build actually does is the taunt damage. The taunt damage from Charisma build is insane. So I'm actually excited to try it out against Wolfgang of Shackleford, the arena champion. He's 5'5", 149 pounds. Let's just get this over with quickly, eh? I just want to get back to the damn pub. That's Wolfgang for you, by the way. We've got more armor. He's got 7 more hit points than us. He's got 1 more strength than us, 2 more agility than us. He's got 1 more attack than us. He's got 1 more defense than us. He's got 1 more vitality than us. And we got equal stamina. What he doesn't have advantage is the armor and, of course, the charisma. We have 8 more points in charisma, which is why we have so much more armor, is because we were able to buy a little more armor. And, yeah, we're just hoping to yell at this guy and get a lot of taunt damage off. Really get into his head. Yeah! Holy crap! Oh my gosh! Look at what this build is doing to this guy! Guys, this is making me so happy right now. I can't believe what I'm actually seeing. We're just making this guy flop to the deck like a fish with our freaking voice. This is awesome. We've already dealt a little bit of damage, and by the way, I'm really glad that I grabbed some of that stamina. I'm glad that I grabbed stamina points because we need it. While we're keeping him at a good distance from us and dealing damage consistently over time, we're running out of energy. And with our stamina, we can actually regain that by resting and things like that over time. So we're just going to try to slowly get him down with our taunts. 8 more damage should do the trick, but he is really close to us. Just rest that up. And we're going to have to charge him, try to deal some damage. He has a big chance at killing us there. I was going to say that. The taunts were close. The taunts were close. I don't know if engaging him in one-on-one combat was a good idea there. I most likely wanted to, like, try to jump backwards and then taunt him some more, try to scream him away again so that I wouldn't die. Because that time, you know, we died. But since we missed the last episode, well, we didn't technically miss an episode because I didn't make an episode. But since we missed an episode last week, we missed last week's episode, and it's happening this week, I'll just go ahead and do another run. Of course, that means that we're going to have to make a new Gladiator, which means this guy is technically now Caleb Smith the 7th. Let's see. And of course, the reason I'm doing this is because this is we're doing like a permadeath challenge. Eventually I might get rid of this challenge, of course, because it's so hard, honestly. We keep dying. But yeah, the challenge is that by the way, we're going Super Saiyan God now. But the challenge is that if I die, I gotta start over. Simple as that. I don't know why I'm putting points in my strength. Sorry. This is still the charisma build, so what should we do? Should we go up to 8 charisma now? Just start out with 8 charisma. Honestly, I don't want any strength. I don't think I want any attack. And wait. Does taunt count as attack? Hold on a second. The mechanics there. The interaction between the stats there. Taunt has a chance at landing, thus making it an attack. Therefore, raising your attack stat will increase the chance that taunt lands. Okay, I'm getting attack stat. I'm going all in. I got 8 charisma. I got 4 attack. I feel like that's all I need. Hold on. I want stamina. I want stamina too. I don't want to run out of stamina. I'll get stamina on the next level. I'm going to go 8 charisma, 4 attack starting out with Caleb Smith the 7th. First time that we've had 2 characters in one episode. Let's go ahead and try this out. We are still going to watch the intro, of course, because the intro is what gives us our free armor. Hopefully I still have some water left here. Oh, I do. Cool. If you need to, pause the video real quick. Go get yourself some ice water. Make sure to hydrate. Alright, starting out, we've got 1,000 gold like usual, but our gold is worth more than usual. 197 gold for the shield. You know, I don't want to grab a helmet. I never like grabbing a helmet in this game because I feel like the hairstyle is the one thing that is cool to customize. Like, it really shows off your character. Like, the color of your hair and the hairstyle you chose really shows off your character's character, basically. And buying a helmet defeats that whole purpose. It covers up your hair. You can't even see what your hair color is anymore. And it's kind of lame. So I don't really want to buy a helmet, but if we actually want to beat this game, we're going to have to. We're kind of going to have to, but I'm going to wait. I'm going to buy a shield for now. And we're going to wait, and I'm going to try to make it where my character gets a little stronger, and then we'll buy a helmet. Entering the arena against Boris Morte-Rigus. Boris Morte-Rigus. I'm trying to figure out the play on words there, but I can't understand it. He's 5'2", 123 pounds. He gets angered by noobs. Well, he doesn't have to worry about me. I'm definitely not a noob. I'm probably about to scream at him until his arms fall off. Let's see about it. Taunt still only has a 45% chance of landing. And I'm wondering if that is correct with my amount of attack. I have 4 attack, which is the same amount that I had last time. And last time, Taunt did only have a 45% chance of landing. So as of right now, the math adds up. But we're going to see if that carries on in the future, because I'm going to pay attention. Alright, so that taunt made him flop to the ground. It's awesome. So did that one. Okay, 7 more damage. That's all we need. We need attack and stamina whenever we level up. Charisma, of course, but also attack and stamina. That's what I'm after. Okay, we need taunt damage. We're not landing the taunt damage. It's very dangerous territory if they get close. Making them flop to the deck like a fish is cool. There we go. 7 taunt damage. That's what we needed. The game is balanced. Okay. I'm going to go up to 5 attack. I'm going up to 2 stamina. And I'm going to go up to 9 charisma. Alright. Now, gauntlets. I'm going to buy noob gauntlet. Weapon. I don't think we need to worry about a weapon right now. But we did unlock some weapons. But we're not going to worry about that right now because we're going for taunt damage. So let's enter the arena once again. This time against Saturn Everhart. He's 5'2", 123 pounds. Draws pictures of bravery. I wonder how he depicts bravery. Interesting. Okay, so now our taunt only has a 44% chance of landing, which is really interesting considering that I increased my attack. I increased my attack so that my taunt would have a higher chance at landing, but now my taunt actually has a lower chance at landing. So, very interesting and kind of saddening, actually. Let's taunt. He blocks it again. Doesn't block that one, but I don't like the outcome. I don't like the outcome of that one either. The taunts just aren't getting through. I don't want to fight. Jump backwards. Jump backwards. Rest. Rest. Jump backwards. Taunt. Rest. Jump backwards. Taunt. Jump backwards. Rest. Jump backwards. Jump backwards. Rest. Jump backwards. Jump backwards. Rest. Jump backwards. Taunt. Okay, that was good. We could rest. Taunt. Yeah, where's our taunt damage? I'm not understanding. It's like if they build armor, the taunt doesn't work. There we go. 7 taunt damage. Took long enough. Rest up right there. Taunt. Nothing. Taunt. Rest. He's too close. Let's jump. Taunt. Okay, I like these odds. 7 taunt damage. We're slowly getting him, but it's just taking a while. And I'm trying to understand what might be causing that. He is trying to heal it up. I don't like that. We actually have a real chance, but the damage, the taunt damage, is not going through. I don't know. This might be a sad way to end the episode, guys. If he manages to get us... Now, to be fair... Okay, that was 7 damage. He wasn't dealing that much damage. That was another 7 damage. We need more. We need more. We need more of that. Okay. Okay. There we go. Holy crap. I was starting to really doubt the charisma build, but we managed to pull it off. Holy moly. Okay. 10 charisma. 6 attack. 3 stamina. That's how we're rolling. I don't know if having a weapon actually helps our taunt. It is very possible that having a weapon increases our taunt chance, but I'm not going to buy a weapon. Instead, I'm going to try to earn a weapon by defeating the arena champion. So, before we go into the arena champion, however, I am going to buy some greaves. So let's see about it. Buy some greaves. Basically some pant legs. Probably super important to have, of course. And then I'm honestly thinking about protecting our head. Because, you know, I like the Super Saiyan red hair. I like the, you know, SS God. I like it. I like the Dragon Ball reference. But I'm trying to actually win. And I'm trying to figure out strategies that are going to beat this game without dying. Even one time. So let's buy the noob helmet. It covers our Super Saiyan hair, but I promise we're still Super Saiyan God at heart with Caleb Smith the 7th. 7 freaking characters, man. 7 characters so far. It's awesome. Okay, let's enter the arena against Wolfgang of Shackleford. And right away with the taunts, this time we have a 46% chance of landing. I like that. At least that's better than 44. It's better than 45. We'll take it. Landed that taunt. He has high agility, moving in for the kill. Good thing we can kind of shove him on the ground. Here he comes. 8 damage there. We'll take it. We'll take it. Another 8 damage. We need more. He's blocking that. We got to move away. We have to move away. Agility would be good for this build. Agility would be good for this build. Agility might actually be even better than attack. I might want to get rid of the attack points and consider agility. Okay. Good taunts. Good taunts. We need more. We need more. 8 damage. Good, good, good. Okay, he came in and did 3 damage. I'll take it. Like, it's not a big deal. Taunt. Nothing. Okay. We'll let him jump backwards. 8 damage on that taunt. 2 more of those, and we have the victory. Okay, now we're going to need more than 2. Just rest up. Okay, he's moving in. Let's get out of here. Okay, 8 damage. Here he comes. We'll move away. We'll wait for him to move away. Or rest. That's fine, too. Try to get some free taunt damage. Nothing there. Jump backwards. We got to rest. Jump backwards. Okay, perfect. We're getting super close to the pit of death behind us. So we need to finish him quickly. Come on. He's starting to heal up now. We got to land some good taunts. Not good, not good. Okay, 8 damage. We'll take it. We'll rest and jump back. Okay. Come on, we need that 8 damage. We need that 8 damage. Okay, he rested there. He's poking us in the head. Come on. He's really poking at us. Okay, okay. We're safe for now. We're safe for now. Come on, taunt. Come on. We need that damage. We need it. We need to land like 3 taunts back to back right now. No. Oh, what do I do? I gotta like jump past him. How do I jump past him? How the heck do I jump past him? I don't even think I can. I don't even think I can jump past him, guys. I'm in real trouble. I'm in real trouble. Jump away. Jump away. Oh my gosh. Just rest it. Just rest it. Taunt. Get him away from us. Come on. Come on, taunt damage. Just back to back. 3 of them. Land it back to back. Oh, no. Okay. 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 He got us. What just happened? How did... That was so weird. How did he die? What just happened? That was a weird interaction, animation, whatever the heck just happened there. I don't know. But, this build needs some work. It was cooking. I saw the cooking happening. I think maybe some agility will help so that we can jump farther away from our opponents. So that means that we might need to take some points out of our attack stat. I think... I'm trying to think of what else. I think maybe putting 1 or 2 points into strength needs to happen because that... I believe that actually increases our taunt damage a little bit. Trying to think of what else I could do. I don't know. I don't know. Just upping the charisma stat, really, to land more taunts and to deal that taunt damage. But that's going to go ahead and end today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed the charisma build. Today's episode was a little bit longer than usual. I can tell. Like, I haven't seen the time yet, but I can tell that today's episode has definitely been longer. I mean, I had 2 characters today. Usually I don't do that, but I wanted to do that for you guys since I kind of skipped out on the last one. Took a little week vacation. By the way, I might be taking another week vacation soon, like next month. So just keep that in mind. Towards the beginning of next month, I might be taking another vacation. So, but as far as this whole month goes, I'm going ham, making videos basically every day, all day. Not all day, but every day except for Sunday. You know, I try not to spend all day making videos because, obviously, I think anybody would go crazy doing that. So, I try not to spend all day making videos. That's why I try to keep it at, like, you know, maybe 2 videos a day. A live stream every now and then. I live stream every day, guys. So, make sure to stay tuned. And I will be making a Discord soon. I have a Discord, but it's just private right now. Eventually, we're going to have a whole public Discord that you guys can join and chat with and chill with me while I'm live streaming. And you will be notified of live streams through the Discord and everything like that. Anyways, guys, that's going to end today's episode of Swords and Saturdays. Thank you very much for tuning in to Swords and Saturdays episode 6. This has been your friend Killsmith, signing out.